Okay. Alrighty, we'll be starting here shortly, just doing a few housekeeping and setup tests here. And send a messenger, send to you, I'll send to you, send to you, and why not send it here? Alright, going to begin here shortly, testing some things. And let's see here. Now, the hard part is managing the chats for your own lives. Oh, we got one more thing to do here yet. Unavailable. Unavailable? What do you mean unavailable? Should be available. Hang on a second. Let's go back to my home page here. Actually, we'll go back to my own page. Oh, this takes to the Restream channel. Interesting. Okay, it says I'm online. Let's see what we get here. Oh, there I am. I'm live. Okay, so it should be available. Let's get a better public link. Let's see here. Can I get a better link? It takes me to my channel. But how about the sharing settings? Let's just share this one more time. 2. Should be, may not go to the right spot. Let's take a look. We might need to edit some of this stuff out later, but that's okay. Okay, we will be starting shortly. Just getting some feedback here. should be fully accessible, public. Oh, that's interesting. Facebook chat is read-only from Restream. I'll have to go in and fix that at some point. This is always a good learning experience. Okay. Let's see here. Gaming. Friends, this is my live stream. Okay, we got some people taking a look. Sorry, folks. We will be starting up here shortly. Having a few technical difficulties while we get started here. Okay. Video clipping polls. Okay. If you're friends with me on Facebook, shoot me a message. Let me know if you can see the stream or not. If you can hear me, see what I'm doing. I know one of the cameras just isn't active right now. I'm saving that, but as you can see, it'll be my, when I use to do all the tasks. So we'll get there. See. Let's duplicate this. Okay, perfect. We got. Alrighty. Okay, perfect. We got some people looking at it, got some people watching, getting some good feedback. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. So, I recently did a crazy thing where we are in the midst of a massive chip shortage as far as computer chips, be it anything from controllers in your vehicles to graphics cards to computer processors, single board computers, you name it. It has been an extreme struggle for me as well as many other people out there to acquire things that they might want or need as far as upgrading their gaming PCs, things like that. Buying a gaming PC has become a really expensive purchase for anybody if they're looking into it lately. So I decided that, well, while I have a gaming tower, it works just fine. It's going to last for at least another couple of years for the graphics card that I have in it. But, you know, we all like to travel and take our games with us, and lugging a tower around, mine probably weighs close to 30-40 pounds. It's ridiculous. I don't know why, but I just decided to build it that way. I decided to pick up, after much deliberating and research and sleepless nights, the Asus TUF F15 laptop, which I have here. It has never been opened. Just received it over the weekend. See, the seal is still good there. So we are going to unbox this thing. I am excited to see what is in here, what Asus has done. Some of the specs on this, 16 gigs of RAM. I upgraded the hard drive space to 2 terabytes. I didn't think 512 gigs on a solid state drive was going to cut it. We all know PC games, when you install them, are ridiculously huge. No real optimization as far as the code is concerned anymore. So PC games are huge to install. So I got a 2 terabyte NVMe SSD in here. 15-inch 1080p display, IPS. And tons of I/O. So we'll unbox this here in just a second. The neat thing about this particular package that I bought was the fact that it came with all kinds of goodies. We are in the middle of a pandemic, and Asus is very thoughtful of that fact. They sent me a mask. So I got the nice mask here. Really nice. Anxious to wear that out in public, sport off my my gaming. Got this little metal, not really, I guess it's kind of like a puzzle, but it's like a little sculpture to put together. So I'll be interested in putting that together here, and I'll post pictures of that once I get it together. We'll post that online. They also gave me a nice gaming mouse pad. Very nice of them. I don't really use a mouse pad too much. Most of the mice that I use are trackballs. I know I'm the oddball of the bunch when it comes to using mice, but that's what they sent me. So maybe I'll auction this off or give it away or something like that. We'll see. But I don't really think I'm going to use it, so I'd like to see it go to a good home. And last but not least, oh no, not last, we got a couple more things yet. They sent me a nice water bottle. So, you're sitting there gaming for hours, you don't want to get dehydrated. Stay thirsty, my friends. And it's got a nice little quote on there, "For those who dare." So, neat water bottle there. Last but not least, and this was pretty exciting for me because I'm sitting here thinking, well, I got this laptop. I have plenty of laptop bags floating around, but I didn't really think that they fit the kind of stature that this laptop is gonna have in my collection. So, laptop backpack, perfect for travel. So, very excited about this. I have some other laptop backpacks that just have not held up. This thing seems to be built pretty solid. It's got nice padding in the back. So excited to utilize this specifically for this laptop and all the accessories I intend to carry around with it. So without further ado, let's get this box open. I apologize in advance. Some of the cameramanship might be a little shaky, but we'll get this thing unboxed here. So this box is something else, though. Whew. All right. So as we open it up, we'll get the other camera going here. As we open it up, as you can see, we got this nice little, it's kind of like a stand. It like opens and just holds the lid open, therefore it doesn't like flop back or anything like that. Here's the laptop itself. So this has got some weight to it. So it is an all metal chassis, from what I have read. We got some display cards, things like that. More cards and manuals, you know, the quick start guides. What else we got in here? Nothing in there. Nothing back there. Okay, you know there's more stuff in here. There we go. Ooh, that brick. That power brick. How much electricity are we going to be eating up here? Let's see here. Ooh, 200 watts. Yikes. This is definitely one power hungry sucker, that's for sure, and for good reason. It is running a modern 3000 series NVIDIA GPU. I did not mention that earlier, and that was for good reason. But yes, it is running a RTX 3060. I did not go with the Ti model. I thought the 3060 would be good enough for my needs. So, and it doesn't look like there is anything else here. So we can. Now, for my next trick is figuring out how to close this box properly. Let me set this camera down here while we try and get this box closed. There we go. That is a fancy box. I really like that box. Alright, so we'll point this down here too. Get this power brick out of the way. We'll plug that in here in just a couple of minutes. Let's get this out of the sleeve. So I got the, my favorite color being black. We got the black edition. This also comes in like a grayish white, so you can get the white version as well. Plenty of ventilation, as you can see in the back. Lots of ventilation there for that, dissipating the heat off that 3060. And the bottom looks pretty good as well. Plenty of the feet stand fairly high. I will still probably place this on a portable laptop cooler just to ensure that everything stays nice and cool while I'm enjoying my games. Nobody likes to have their PC be thermal throttled. Again, because this isn't turned on, we're going to go back to the other camera here and see what we got here. So, one of the negative things that was mentioned about this was the fact that there is no built-in web camera at the top. And realistically, if you're going to be using this to game, you may not necessarily be streaming. I would probably use something like the camera I'm holding here. I would mount it somewhere and use that to stream, or any Logitech webcam could probably sit on top here. This is very sturdy. So I wouldn't really worry about that too much. And we'll pull this nice sheet off there. And we have a nice full-size keyboard. Feels really nice. We have the gaming keys here, which do light up. I don't know if they're full RGB, but I do know that they light up a different color than the rest of the keys. So very interested to see what we got there. I'm not going to go through the powering on of it this time around, because it's going to require some setup and passwords and all that kind of good stuff. But once I do get it set up, maybe I'll do a recording where we do the first gaming session on it, and we'll get a little bit of a review in that sense to see what's going on. Is running an 11th gen Core i7 processor, and so yeah, very excited. Wi-Fi 6 also in here, so very up-to-date specs. like I said, not top of the line, but for my own purposes, I'm not really hardcore when it comes to gaming. You know, I don't really need the super top of the line, but I did need something that I could travel with. You know, what you guys are seeing this on, you know, this stream on is an HP business class laptop, which really isn't built for gaming. I have done gaming on it, but I don't want to fry my CPU because it's trying to handle all of that graphics processing. It's just not meant for it. So we'll want to pull that, you know, pull those games off of there, put them on this, and really just go to town and push it and see what we get. So thanks to everybody who joined. I really appreciate you guys checking in. Sorry we had some technical delays there at the beginning. Just had a few minor things I needed to change here, as the whole streaming and processing and all of this is a little bit new to me. Yeah, you can see in the background there, the laptop I'm using to stream/record this. You know, business class laptop. So, but thanks to everybody for joining, and I will see